It's Ivy Slater, and you're listening to Her Success Story podcast, a show where gutsy businesswomen share their success journey. Hi, this is Ivy Slater. Welcome to today's episode of Her Success Story. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about taking a moment and actually visioning forward, seeing big, playing big. This episode is coming out kind of in the middle of March of 2022, just to date us. And we're coming towards the end of the first quarter of 2022. For me, that's really exciting. You know, I look back on what we've already accomplished in my company, look back on what you've already accomplished in your company. Take a look at what your still is on your to-dos for this year. What are you looking to accomplish by the end of the next quarter, which is the end of June, the end of the year? And, you know, I'm always all about the actions and the plans, but there's also a little bit of mental energy here. And I'm going to go a little bit into the Ivy Slater practical action side, which is a strong 85+%. And that little bit of woo side, which runs about 10 to 15%. And so we're going to play a little bit in the balance between the two as you actually continue to vision forward and we see ourselves stepping into the next quarter and the next 3 quarters of 2022. Interestingly enough, I just got a bunch of clients together, first time in a long time that we all sat around a round table, about 8 of us, and talked about business. And we did it live. It was really exciting. And a couple of my clients said, what if we did a fun activity? I said, what do you want to do? And they said, let's do some visioning. I said, well, do you want to play vision board? You want to play the vision board game? They're like, what does that look like? And I said, why don't we all, make vision boards, kind of really take the actions and plans and strategies we've put into place for this year as we work together through the year and put it into a visual component. So they were pretty excited about it. And I was like, okay, I ordered it, went on to my little Amazon.com membership and ordered some stickers with great saying. I ordered some photos and a vision book as far as giving me great photos. And then everybody brought different magazines. And as we, nibbled and had some, everything from club soda, water, and very little bit of wine drank that night, we looked at our visions. We played with, well, where do we see our lives in 5 years? Where do we see our kids, our parents, or where do we see ourselves living in 5 years? Where do you see ourselves living in 10 years? If we can invite anything in, what would it be? Is it, we played with, a first home, a second home, a third home, vacations, an electric car, college educations. We played with all kinds of things. We played with from jewelry to gardens to hobbies. We had a lively discussion about the hobbies that we want to do, as well as the hobbies that we are already embracing and want to add more of. And we started just cutting and pasting pictures. And what was really cool in the interaction of when you do this with a group of people, you actually end up really working beautifully on your communication skills, because somebody said, oh, Mary, you said you were interested in this. I found this picture. Does this work for you? Do you want me to pull it for you? So we had this whole community vibe going on, right? We were listening to each other, not just focused on ourselves and listening what others want. It allowed us to expand our own minds in playing bigger by seeing other people's desires. One of the people on the table said, I'd love to do a safari. And I said, yeah, that's on my list too. But then I was going through some of the magazines and I saw something on South America. And I said, well, I've always wanted to do the Galapagos and Machu Picchu. It's like, well, let's put it out there, Ivy. Let's actually make that statement. I love to ski as a family. I found a picture of mountains and lift tickets. It's a matter of being committed and allowing yourself to play big. Now, when we go through the practical and we go through, I presented last week and I went through the calendaring and making sure you're actually getting not just your to-do list written out, that your to-do list is not supposed to be completed because we're always adding things on. So people who get exasperated at themselves, I'm never finishing my to-do list. Ladies and gentlemen, you're not supposed to finish your to-do list because it's ever ongoing. We're adding more to it. I just got a catalog for spring gardening. I'm all excited. On my to-do list now is to pick out some things and order them in. I wanted to plant some raspberry bushes. I want to do some research now on when those should be going in my area. So we're always adding those things, the business things as well as the life things. The important piece is to get that on your calendar. When we're looking about the energy and the vision of it, so we're being with the practical. And then if you have a morning meditation practice, are you visioning the great things in your life? Are you seeing things as done? Are you seeing things as complete? Are you visioning beautiful things coming into existence? So my encouragement today is to play with your 85% practical actions, that practical side that has an ongoing to-do list, that has 3 important things in your calendar that you will be doing every day, as well as the vision. If you want to play with a vision board or you want to get a bunch of friends or colleagues together, it's a great fun activity. If you want to do something else in the sense of allowing yourself to vision forward, what do you see? I'll share a few things that I put on my vision board. I added a financial component to it. I added some places I want to go, some things I want to add to my life in the next 5 and 10 years. That includes wealth. It includes potentially other specific travels, if a possible home. I also added great sayings. I added a saying that says, believe in myself. I added a saying that says, positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. Anybody who knows me says, Ivy, that's you. So I encourage you to do something that works for you. Don't do it my way. Identify what works for you in your vision to see your great things in your life coming forward, coming to you. Again, as I say often, play big. Play bold. It never serves us to play conservative or play small. Think big, play bold. Let me know what resonated in today's episode for you. Most importantly, let me know what you're going to take forward from today's episode into actions that are going to resonate and fulfill your goals, your dreams, your desires. Leave your comments, thoughts, and actions below. Feel free to hit subscribe. And if this episode resonated with you, please find somebody to share it forward with and help spread this message forward to your vision, your goals, your dreams, and desires. See you next time.